Hello and welcome. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Chaha to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Square cut, finds point, no run. Brilliant diving stop. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
End of the over. The batting team are now 4 for none.
Al Hassan, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's a confident appeal. Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Chaha from the university end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the third over. The score is now 18 for none.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Out. Good catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the fourth over. The score is now 22 for 1.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Gill watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Khan will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Al Hassan from the press box end. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Gone. Great catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Southey, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Southie ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Huge edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Onto that early, that could be 4. Big edge. Cuts that off well in the infield. Al Hassan has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Southie from the university end. Massive outside edge. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Thick edge. Perfectly timed. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now on 51 for 2.
Khan back on now.
Into the attack for the fielding side.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged. Drilled that one away.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now on 54 for 2.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Marsh waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Kohli, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Southey, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Khan from the press box end. Edged it. Khan with a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Back to the pavilion, but a good contribution for the team today. That's been a nice knock.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Finds the edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
Couldn't get it through the field. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. No, no, no. Terrible shot. And gone. Deep point. Needed to move around a fair bit and has taken a wonderful catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Bowled them straight through. Good swing coming back in.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Thakur taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Yadav coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Oh, bowled him. What a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Big edge and out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Drilled that one away. They've gone up here. That ends a very successful over. Only a handful of runs and a haul of 2 wickets to show for it. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Neesham has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Yadav from the university end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cuts that off well in the infield.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now on 92 for 9.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the 18th over. The batting team are now 101 for 9.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Nearly gets the edge. Yadav with a great delivery there. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one.
End of the 19th over. The batting team are now 107 for 9.
Chaha to wrap up the innings. Amazing. What a great way to end the innings. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Archer coming in.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Ouch, that looked nasty. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. No, no, no. Terrible shot. He's quick onto that in the infield. Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Goes over the top with that shot. Hales, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 12 for 1.
Archer from the press box end. Got that away nicely. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the over. The score is now 16 for 1.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the field with a great shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Nice simple catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. This one goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. A new bowler is coming into the attack. New bowler is coming into the attack. Everyone's gone up.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.